Bobby, did you bring your homegirl named Tina? Thank you. Natalie, a lot of the girls have questioned the length of your chin. Do you care to measure?
You are the class.
I know. You don't have to remind me.
Next question.
Oh, Natalie, it looks as if Lemmy has dropped something on his way in. What you mean I gotta go? Man, this is a motherfucker.
You bitches ain't run no face. You bitches ain't run no face. You bitches ain't run no face. Okay. Now, what is going on, entertainers? Today I'm coming to y'all with another video. We talking baddies. This is the latest episode recap, y'all. By the way, like, you know when New York said, like, she feels like she's in a house full of, like, a loud pack of idiot bitches. Every time I watch a baddies episode, it makes more sense as to what she meant by that. I feel like this cast is just full of a loud pack of idiot bitches. Like, I swear to God, every episode I'm like it's becoming harder and harder to like recap and watch it and find some sort of humor in it, because it's a bunch of ignorance and niggertry. Like, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm telling y'all, this is how I know I'm good at what I do, because I find humor in anything. And a lot of this episode just was not humorous. Okay? It just was not. It was just annoying as hell. Now, Dolly gets on the bus and she runs up on Tinker, right? She like, hey, and she boo. I feel like Dolly had all rights to do that. The reason why is because Tinker to me plays too much. She think everybody playing with her. Not everybody's playing with you and your big booty, girl. Like, not everybody play with you like that. Okay, then not Dolly, like, she not gonna find that to be funny. And my whole thing is too with Tinker, she's such an idiot in my opinion, because if she was smart, she would have been capitalized off of that and try to make something financially profitable off of the whole not Dolly thing, because not everybody's saying it. But Dolly beat your dumb ass to the point, and now she done made merch and then the song and all that type stuff. So it's like, if I were Dolly, I would even make a song called Nah Dolly, just to really like even amp up the ante. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, if you're gonna do stuff like that, at least make it make sense. Don't just do it just to do it. Like, make money off of it. That's all I'm saying. So they find the stuff, they roll off the bus. I will say it did look like Tinker took the better advantage, because she did ended up on top. Now, Tinker, why you got that thong on still? Is that the same thong from the Tink what? Tink who? Bitch, it's Tink Poo. Tink what? It's Tink Patrick. With the ass do. Why you still got that same thong on? You get what I'm saying? You become a little bit disrespectful with the crack. I ain't gonna lie. And I ain't talking about the drugs. I'm talking about your nether regions. Okay, we seeing a whole lot of it now these days. Like, what's up with that? Are you advertising? Okay. What Precious said, I'm inspiring, I'm not hiring, boo. Like, literally, like, all we see nowadays is Tinker Crack. Like, that's all we see of baddies. It takes up the whole screen every time. Okay. So Mariah Lynn confronts DJ Scott. And the reason why I feel like Dolly to me had all rights to do that is because they had just made up and it was cool or whatever. So why are you going on the stage trying to troll her and think she's not gonna feel away? Because I would have felt away too. Because, like, damn girl, we supposed to be cool. Like, and of course I know all the fans say it, but I doubt she gave her like a heads up. Mariah ends up confronting DJ Sky, and she's talking to DJ Sky like a kid. She like, word to my mother, DJ Sky, you need to play my track, yo. Like, you need to play my track right. When I tell you play my track, yo. Like, you're not playing it right. You feel me? Like, you supposed to play Once Upon a Time not long ago. I was up. Let me tell y'all something. DJ Sky better than me. I would have played When a Man Transitioned to a Woman. When a boy transitioned to a girl. I would have played that right as Mariah Lynn about to get on and said, what the? And it would have been like, dun, dun. Ain't no way in this society you could have been. Deep within, I know you wonder when you popping. Ain't nobody open up the doors, come out the closet, let's go. You get what I'm saying? Like, I would have trolled her. DJ Sky, let me tell you, if you're gonna be petty, be real petty, girl. Like, don't do little slick stuff and then try to lie. I didn't do anything. Like, I would literally troll the hell out of Mariah. Like, I would have Mariah mad. I'm telling y'all, like, I'm the biggest troll. Anybody know me in real life? I am the biggest troll. I'm going to get you. So do I think DJ Sky did it on purpose? Now I do. Just off of what she did recently, y'all. I know that previous video I made, she did say on the mic, I need that. Do you need that? So just off of her doing little slick stuff like that, I feel like DJ Sky is that like sneaky that she would do that just to kind of piss off Mariah, since Mariah, and her have not had the best history. And not even that, she stomped Mariah out. I mean, Mariah stopped DJ Sky out at the premiere. A lot of people don't even know about that because it only made it the blogs. They never really talked about it on the show. But like during one of the premieres, she done stomped out DJ Sky. You know what I'm saying? So DJ Sky still has a little bit of animosity towards her because of that, rightfully so. So, it is what it is. Now, I know Mariah Lynn watching this episode back and she's regretting not slapping Sky in the face. All right. Then we get to Automac. Automac. Let's talk about Automac's confessional. All right. So let's talk about Automac's confessional. Okay. We're going to call her Mixie Mice. Okay. This is Mickey Mouse's sister. All right. Mixie Mice. Now, Mixie Mice is very messy. She's a little bit of a drunk and she likes to start up a whole lot of stuff. Okay. And she's always getting chased by a rat named Jerry, a cat named Jerry. All right. Now, Mixie Mice, all right, was also featured on a RuPaul's Drag Race episode. Not gonna lie, Automat looked like a main challenge runway of Drag Race. Okay. RuPaul said category is Disney realness. Okay. I'm bringing down the runway Mixie Mice. Mixie Mice is a whole lot of mess. Mixie Mice is a whole lot of nigga and a little Hispanic. All right. I don't like it. Okay. The reason I don't like it is just the two little bun things. It looks a little like artificial and synthetic. That's the only reason why. Other than that, I do think she looks cute. Okay. I do like the fact that some of the baddies try to go for something different. I just feel like she sort of missed the mark when it comes to that. Okay. Next thing you know, she gonna say the girls are trying to steal her look, chat. Watch. Next episode, somebody gonna come in with a little mouse print and it's gonna be over. Bye, Mixie. Child, watch they steal that and put it on Facebook or on a TikTok or something. So I came up with it. That's why I'm so sick of doing this recap stuff. Y'all just take everything I say and run with it on other platforms. Anyways, anyway, I can't wait for stuff. Let me shut up. So next thing you know, Dolly is getting off the bus and she kicks someone at the bottom of the bus. I ain't gonna lie, I laughed because of Biggie's reaction. Like Biggie was like, yo, bro, she just kicked you in the head, son. Bro, she just hit you in the head, nigga. Whoa, in the head, nigga. Like, she made it such a bigger deal. Like, Biggie was lucky instigating just off of her reactions. But I will say, Biggie, you overdid it by the end of the episode. I was getting very annoyed. Because I'm like, girl, if you don't shut the hell up on my mama. Like, it was getting irritating than a motherfucker. Because I'm like, why is she, like, doing this? You know what I'm saying? All that hooting and hollering and stuff. Damn it. All right, so after that happens, Dolly and Tinka end up fighting on the bus, right? Dolly on the bus, it looked like to me, Dolly went on the bus. To me, okay? Everything starts going crazy, whatever. This is where Biggie started doing the most. The bitch starts shaking her head. She like, bitch, you are not Rihanna. Can you not? Like, you are the reason why the bus got stuck in mud. Like, literally. We're doing all that you do. You're probably going to be the reason why the bus gets stuck in the mud. They end up fighting and stuff, right? And then at one point, they had Lex on Krishan duty. That bitch was holding the GoPro. I'm like, this is too much going on. Why they had Lex holding the GoPro, child? Y'all ran out of cameraman or something? I feel like the cameraman was off that day because we didn't see a whole lot of cameramen going on and a whole lot of cameramen on the bus. It looked like there was one camera and Lex was given the GoPro, okay? Thank God Tasiki didn't have the goal to get her hands on the GoPro this time because Lex was on GoPro duty. Last person on GoPro duty was Krishan Rock, okay? So we'll see how she did post edit for the next episode if they include throwback clips of what happened on their bus. All right. That's how you know Zeus is just, they doing a whole lot of everything, because to see a baddie recording using a camera is so diabolical. Like, that's insane. All right. So then Dolly ends up confronting Summer about not having her back, right? So she's just like, "Oh man, Summer, man, you a sky bitch, ho. Like, you on Ticker's side, bitch. You were supposed to confront Ticker for what you was saying to her, but bitch, you have her side, bitch. You ain't nothing to play with, bitch, ho. You a scary ass hoe, bitch. You over there comforting Tinker, talking to Tinker, ho." And my whole thing is this, Dolly, because Summer could say the same thing to you about the whole Tasiki situation. So it's like, I kind of wish she didn't bring that up. But I think the reason why she did is Dolly, to me, puts on a hard front. I feel like she wants to come across so tough, but behind the scenes, her feelings are probably really hurt that her and Summer fell out. Like, that probably really hurt her feelings. So when Summer was not trying to see if she good or nothing like that and was just talking to Tinka, that blew her mind. You get what I'm saying? Like, it made her like, it made her angry to the next level. That's why she had to call her out. Okay. So she like, bitch, you fake as hell, ho. You friend with Tinker, you friend with the stickity hoe, smack you, bruh. Like, what you talking about? You hoe, you fake, bitch. You fake. Okay. So someone like, I'll be that. I don't care. I don't care. Okay. They start talking about each other, start reading each other. And it go from them arguing to Dolly saying that Summer do pot of donuts. I feel like a lot was cut out, because how did we jump from them arguing randomly to then them accusing each other of doing substances? Okay. So she like, man, you say I do pills, though, but you do pot of donuts. I ain't gonna say the word because it's on YouTube, babe. She like, bitch, you do pot of donuts, though. That's what you do. You do pot of donuts. Okay. And I'm like, not gonna lie, Summer, you do both. Because that last episode, there was something on your tongue. You do Tic Tacs and you do powder donuts. If y'all don't know, Tic Tacs are pills. You do both. Because we seen that on your tongue on the latest episode. We seen that right up in there. So it's giving you do both. Y'all need to put down the substances. No shade. Life should not be that hard. Y'all making way more money than us civilians. Why is life that hard that y'all doing all these substances? And also, Dolly, you need to give up them cigs. Y'all know I don't like people that smoke cigs. Now, you know I like you, Dolly, but you need to put down them cigs. No shade. I'm not a fan of the cigs. I've never been a fan of the cigs. Okay, you can smoke ganja all day. Okay, but when you pick up a cig, outside eye you automatically, because it's like life can't be that hard. It just cannot be that hard with the amount of money y'all getting paid on these shows for y'all to be doing these substances, allegedly. Okay, so they start arguing or whatever, and then here come Cokiller, and this is where I blame Dolly. And had you not opened your mouth on the last few episodes and inserted yourself in to the whole situation between Cokiller and the checking temperatures, which I understood why she inserted herself, because I could speak for all of America. We are so sick of this whole checking temperature storyline. Don't nobody give a crap, Cokiller. It's no shade. Don't nobody care about no damn K Rika. She's not even on the show no more or yet. You kept bringing her up. It was annoying. It was annoying watching it. So I couldn't imagine being there hearing about it every 2 minutes. Oh, check the temperature, check the temperature. Like, bitch, Dolly, you know how she hit you with the belt? You should have hit her with a thermometer. Like, you know what I'm saying? So had you, Dolly, had not inserted yourself in there, Cokiller would have had no right to speak up on you and Summer's relationship. Okay? Yo, lesbian relate. Let me stop. For my Married to Medicine girls, y'all know what I'm talking about. Yo, lesbian relationship, right? But about their relationship or whatever, right? She would have never had to go had Dolly not done that like a couple episodes ago. So Cokiller like me, on my mom. You bitches all fake. Y'all really, you really wasn't her friend for real. Yo, you wasn't really her friend for real. You bitches all fake. Y'all talk about each other back on my mom, right? She let us say that. On my mom. They keep going back and forth. She like, oh, y'all hoes fake. Y'all never was friends for real. Now, I wouldn't say I don't think wasn't friends for real. I think they were. Okay. But them exposing each other tea, I don't think it is right because it's like, damn, now y'all telling each other business. Now that y'all not friends and stuff like that, right? But once again, this is all Dolly's karma because she had inserted herself in with the temperature check. Okay, but my whole thing is with Cokiller too is though is like she's all her Fauna and Tavy always talk about storyline and all of that, but it's like a lot of their moments are always off the backs of like anything dealing with the big three. It's kind of annoying. Like I kind of peep that. Like if it's not like off of Dolly, it's like off of Summer. If it's not off of Summer, it's like off of Lex. Like it's always out of one of those three. It's never anybody like out the blue. Like the only most recent one is like Nunu. And that is a whole situation dealing with neither three of them. Y'all see what I'm saying? Like, that is what irritates me. Okay? So Dolly starts getting annoyed or whatever. She started walking up on Cokiller. She like, me, I can say what I want. Fuck. Shit. I can say what I want. Yeah. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. I'm going to stamp that every time. Yeah. Because that's how I do, bitch. I'm a real bitch. Fuck. So she's standing there. Dolly started walking up. The moment Dolly started like getting near, I said, oh my God. Like, I don't know how the girls don't be like peeping stuff. Me, I pay attention so closely. I could see when somebody finna hit me or somebody near me like 2 minutes before it happens. You gotta pay attention to body language. Why the hell did Dolly have to stand from where she was standing to get down? She was about to hit you, girl. You should have hit her first. Jay, I don't get how Cokiller didn't see that coming. Next thing you know, like Stevie Wonder could have saw that coming. Like you need to keep your head on a swivel, Cokiller, at all times. On your mom's, literally. So she starts like coming at Cokiller, whatever. They start to get the fight and they boop, 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 right? Now this is where Biggie really started to get on my nerves. You was doing too much breathing hard and just, it was too much masculinity, Biggie. Okay? That's why them people at that hotel was calling you a sir. A bro. You're a sir. You know what I'm saying? That's why they kept calling you that, Diggs, because it's too much of the masculine energy. Okay, it's too much. Bro, she like, oh, whoa, I gotta call Natalie, nigga. I'm calling Natalie, nigga. Natalie, nigga. Look at the tacos on the floor, nigga. Oh. She patting and patting. I'm like, that was annoying to even watch. I couldn't even imagine being there. Like, I would be mad if Fauna popped you, Biggie, because you needed to be sat down somewhere because you was doing too much. You was doing entirely too much. What gave me a good key was Tavy baby holding the tray of tacos away. The tacos and enchiladas. Sis was holding the tacos and the enchiladas away so that way they don't get thrown on the floor. Okay, I said, I know that's right. Them tacos look good, so I ain't even mad at it. All right. So then that's when Cokiller and Dolly. Oh, also, by the way, too, Cokiller, you better keep that same energy with Natalie at the reunion. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. You better keep that same energy with Natalie at the reunion because she was talking about your BBL. She was talking about your BBL. You and Rolly. So that is not your sister. Like y'all like to say, that is not your sister. Because she talked about your mommy makeover and had no reason to talk about your makeover. Because you ain't did nothing to Natalie. Now, it's one thing if Dolly wanted them talked about you, but Natalie, you ain't did nothing to Natalie. So you need to read her. Okay? Now, next thing you know, Dolly and Cokiller start getting into it or whatever. And then Cokiller ends up hopping on her. That was a good sneak, Cokiller. Okay? Cokiller ate that up. She really, really ate that up. They start reading each other, and Cokiller starts bragging about how she got low iron. I'm like, and I ain't gonna lie, I got something for you, Cokiller. Y'all hoes is popping the wrong pills, okay? Y'all need some of that B12 for low iron, okay? That's the problem. Y'all popping the wrong pills. Y'all popping the Tic Tacs, the Purpies, and the E's, and the Thizzos. But y'all need to be getting this. Because low iron is nothing to brag about, okay? Stop popping them Thizzos, them E's, and them Tic Tacs. Y'all need to get y'all some of these. I couldn't believe they was bragging about that. I'm like, do you guys not have medical doctors? Like, what is this? Let me stop. But no, because here go Tink in the back. I got low iron too. He talking about bad bitches got low iron. I ain't never heard of that a day in my life. Okay. So they start talking crap about each other, whatever. And Cokiller like, yeah, Dolly, I heard you in a poly relationship. And I'm like, wait a minute. How does Cokiller know all of this tea on Dolly? Like, somebody is telling Dolly's tea. It's giving Summer. Like, maybe Dolly told her personal information and she's relaying it back. Because how is Cokiller getting this tea on Dolly about a poly relationship and all of this? And I'm like, oh my God. I was kind of gagging because I'm like, whoa, Cokiller know your tea. You got a snake in the grass. You need to lay low. Okay. By the way, Nunu, your confessionals 8. All right. These, like Nunu, Dolly's confessional, Cokiller's confessional. Like, these are the girls that get it. Okay. These are the girls that, like, fashion wise, they should be like looked up to. The Nunus, the Cokillers, the Dollies. Like, they just to me get it. Every time you see a confession look from them, it just like, it eats. You know what I'm saying? But then you got a Smiley. I feel like I got to do this every episode now. Smiley, what is this? You know that eye in between her forehead? That's the camera, y'all. She hiding the camera in there, and that's how she pick up people's card information. Don't say I ain't tell you, bitch. Let me stop. Let me not make any more stealing jokes because Smiley was on an interview crying as Summer was laughing at her face, basically saying she don't like the fact that, you know, people say that she's like a big scammer and do all that. But it's like the fact that you could call through somebody's number, like, come on now, Smiley. Really? Like, really? Come on. Okay? Now, Cokiller and Dolly's, they still going at it, whatever. And then Dolly brings up Cokiller daughter. This is where Dolly lost me. You should not have done that. And later on in the episode, she said something to me. They bleeped out. You know it's bad because they had to bleep it out. But Dolly to me shouldn't have said nothing about her kids or nothing because to me, Cokiller's an easy read. No shade. Cokiller's a very easy read to me. Okay? You going for the child, that's very low. What Kiki Wyatt said, that's low. Okay, that was low. It was low. Like, you should at least kept it at the F your daughter. Like, she took it a step further and said some things which we'll get to in a little bit. Okay? I think once Cokiller mentioned them cigarettes, her feelings was hurt. I'm telling y'all, the girls that smoke cigs, when you call them out about it, they get hurt really bad. It's no shade. Like, I done seen it in real life. Like, when you call her out for smoking cigs, it burns them on the inside. Like that cigarette tip that you put out, it's like you putting it out on the inside of them. They don't like it. Because y'all, if y'all notice, go back to that scene, y'all. When Cokiller bring up the cigs and all that, that's when Dolly said F your daughter. Like, she got really mad because she like, how dare you? How dare you judge my lifestyle choices? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that really like messed her up. Okay. So then Dolly started talking in like general or whatever. She like, man, I done fought to Sticky, Ivory, all them. None of y'all hoes would have did that shit for you talking about hoe. Except for Summer. Summer did do it. I gotta give Summer that. She got in there with the both of them. Okay. So then here come Tavy. Oh, respectfully talk for yourself. I'm just saying, she like, yeah, just talk for yourself. Basically, just talking. This is what I don't like about Tavy because she always has to make herself noticed. She always has to make herself a part of it. So then that's when Dolly just socks her. They start going back and forth like towards the end of the bus or whatever. Dolly did end up getting her because she did sneak her. Okay? She did end up sneaking her. And you know, after she clocked the hell out of her. All right? Not gonna lie, it did kind of make me laugh because Tavy was not expecting it. So I did get a little giggle out of it. Okay. Do I think Dolly was doing too much? I think when she did too much was bringing up the children. Which, like I said, we still gonna get into more of that later on. That's why I think she did too much. Everything else, it's no shit. Like, if anything, to me, she's helping the girls out when it comes to storyline. Like a Cokiller, like she wasn't gonna do nothing to Nunu still. Like her and Nunu going at it, that was gonna get old. It already got old. What I mean, what I'm even talking about it's gonna get old. It already got old. Okay, so if anything, she's helping the girls out. I just don't think she should have had to bring the daughters into it. That's why I feel like, you know, like it's not that serious. It's really not. Okay. Next thing you know, Natalie meets with Tommy Janelle at the Backpack Boys weed shop. Ooh, I said, ooh, Backpack Boys, you say. If y'all don't know, Go to the blogs, y'all. Tommy said that Biggie told her that Natalie allegedly, okay, allegedly was messing around with the owner or somebody over there at the Backpack Boys. So was that dude the person that she was referring to? Because Natalie gave a certain look as he walked up. Interesting.
I say allegedly, yeah.
Once again, allegedly. Okay, I'm just saying that is very, very interesting. It's so funny how it drops the same week that Tommy went and made that allegation against Natalie. But she said that Biggie is the one who told her about it. Okay. Now, Natalie tells Tommy, she was like, oh, Biggie's upset because you called her like the Beyonce, like she acts like she's Beyonce or something. I'm like, okay, here's the thing. Beyonce at this point started drawing up the letter. You got too much people playing with your name. You got these people playing with you with Epstein. You got these people playing with you with Trump, all this type of stuff. Now Zeus is using your name for clout. Girl, you should feel like Krishan. This is all click farming and clickbait. Please start writing up the cease and desist letter because it's getting to a point. Y'all gonna stop playing with her name. It's bothering me. What Cokiller said on my mom's. Like, really, like, y'all do a little bit too much with this Beyonce thing. Like, she isn't in no relation to you bitches. Please stop it. Okay? That talent should not be touched or spoken of on that network. Keep bringing up Beyonce every 2 seconds. Anyways, so Scotty Jayla, which by the way, I feel like Natalie's getting a kick out the fact that Tommy and Biggie are not friends. I feel like she enjoys that because if y'all notice, Biggie's very close to Natalie now, right? Her and Natalie are Cookie Crunch girlfriends. I think Natalie wanted this from the jump. She did not want her, Biggie and Tommy to remain friends. The moment they stopped being friends, Biggie all of a sudden became one of Natalie's favorites. Y'all remember a couple seasons ago, Natalie couldn't stand Biggie. She felt like Biggie was always begging for attention. Biggie was always complaining. Biggie was always doing that. And now she loves Biggie and her bigs. Isn't that interesting? Y'all peep that? Now clock that. Now, Scotty ends up meeting with Jayla, Tasiki, Sapphire, and Suki. Oh, by the way, also, Janelle. Oh, what you doing here? Let me stop. We have a lot of fillers this season. So hey, another one could join, could join the pack. It is nice to see a BGC girl. So I'm not even gonna do that because I like seeing Janelle. Like, she to me is like, she gives you some sort of like, throwbackness seeing her on the screen again. So I'm not too mad at it. Scotty, Jayla, Tasiki, Sapphire, and Suki all sit down, and Scotty sits down with them. She's telling them like how she wants to have a conversation with Natalie because Natalie made a rant online, and Natalie said no, it wasn't about her apparently, and she said she's gonna confront who it was about in the scene. And Scotty feels like if she could do it like online and do all that when she has her baby, Natalie just gonna continue to disrespect her. And I'm like, you're right. You really are right. Okay. Here comes Jayla. I know Natalie. I know Natalie for like years before Baddies. Like, I know her since Bad Girls Club, and I've been knowing Scotty. Like, Jayla, I'm gonna tell you this. Stop bragging about you and Natalie's friendship. Cause she talks behind your back. I hope you know that. Allegedly. I know nothing. I just make things up. She talks about behind your back, babe. She talks about your living situation, how you needing money so badly to pay wherever you're living, and that's why you came back to Baddies, all this stuff. Oh yes. Don't ask me how I know. Allegedly. I'm just saying. So you might not want to brag on their friendship too much, because these girls on these networks are fake. The stuff I be getting told, I'm like, oh my God. The Nene mean that be like, that's how I be feeling when I be getting some of this info. I'm like, wow. Like, you get what I'm saying? So stop bragging on your relationship with Natalie, because that hoe not your friend. Oh, that's all I'm gonna tell you straight. Okay. So after that happens, whatever, Scotty's like, oh, I want to sit with Natalie. I want to sit with her. I do feel like Natalie does have some form of jealousy, because this is what I feel like. I feel like Natalie brought Scotty around and she didn't think Scotty was going to be that smart and, maneuver. Okay. What they used to say about Todd. I remember how Todd got with Candy on Real Housewives of Atlanta. And when he first came on the show, they said, Todd knows how to swerve. Todd knows how to He's a mover and a shaker. Todd knows how to get in where he fits in. You know what I'm saying? They didn't think that Scotty would have pulled off a Todd and got with a baller. Okay. But in Scotty's case, she's the Todd and Lemmy's the candy. Okay. And we all see how that's ended up. So I feel like she brought Scotty around thinking that wasn't going to happen. And girl, she ended with egg on her face. Okay. Well, on her chin. She ended with egg on her chin. So she was just like, oh my God, like I brought this girl around and then like this girl really maneuvered her way in and now she's living a lavish lifestyle. Okay. And I think Natalie has a little bit of, I would say a little bit of jealousy and a little bit of resentment towards her because of that. Okay. But that's what you get when you sleep on people. Y'all need to stop sleeping on people thinking they just a small fish. But when they turn into a big fish, everybody, oh my God, that's when all the girls be gagging. I cannot wait for my big fish story because it's coming. Okay, you know what I'm saying? That's when the girls be gagging. You turn to a small to a big fish, the girls don't know what to do. Like, they don't even know how to withhold themselves, right? You took Scotty for a joke, and that's where you got the game fucked up, Natalie, straight up. All right? So then the cast ends up going to the Backpack Boys, like, event. It's not like an event, but just at the Backpack Boys location, and the fans were there, right? And they all wanted to meet, you know, the baddies and stuff. All of them, they doing slow-mo walks. By the way, they probably didn't even take a shot. They got off the bus, child. Cokiller is standing there, and she's staring at Dolly. I don't know how Dolly did not see Cokiller staring at her. Cokiller staring at her like this. She got the bell in her hand like this. She like, oh, my mom's. She's standing there. She just peeping the scenery. So I'm like, oh, she better get you. She better get you. Next thing, though, Cokiller runs up on damn Bad Dolly with the bell. She said, bah, bah. I ain't gonna lie, Cokiller, you ate that. Gotta give you your tags. You know what I'm saying? You're the first baddie to beat another baddie with a belt. You put the definition to belt to ass. And you, for that, deserve Jaden's baddie chain. Since she's selling that Moissanite chain, you should give it to Cokiller because she deserves another one for tonight for bringing an actual belt and putting belt to ass. All right. So I got to give Cokiller that for sure because I ain't no other person on the show had done something like that yet, to be honest. All right. So next thing you know, Dolly, and I feel like she had all right to do that because Dolly did say and bring up her child. So had that have been Dolly and Cokiller brought up her niece, Sis, she would have felt the same way. Dolly ends up fighting Tavy. And to me, it looked like Tavy won. But then when they separate the fight, Tavy's mouth was bloody. Plus, if you slow it down, they started grabbing Dolly before they took Tavy off of her, which gave Tavy an advantage. I don't like when they do that. If y'all gonna separate it fairly. Separate them all together at the same time. Don't be taking Dolly off and then you still got Tavy still able. She kept boop, 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 and was able to get her. All right. Now, this where Dolly extra lost me. She kept talking to Cokiller. She like, F your daughter, and then they bleeped out something that she said. And it's given she said something very sexual about the daughter. Okay, because Zeus don't bleep out nothing for no reason. All right. And the reason why I say she shouldn't have really said it because it's like, Dolly, you got them nieces and nephews and stuff. You be damned if somebody said that about them kids. Like, that's not right. That's not right. I know she was heated and all that, all mad and stuff like that. But to me, Cokiller is such an easy read, especially when it comes to that baby daddy and Marissa and that whole situation. Like, to me, she's such an easy read. Her career, easy read. Like, there's a lot of things to me that, like, you could really get Cokiller standing there with a cricket face. I would even throw the Suki thing in her face. You get what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of things you could really get. And the stunner thing in her, like, there's a lot of things you could get. So it's like the daughter thing is kind of like, I really wish she not said that. Because, like, you got to really be careful when you speak on, like, stuff like that. Because you never know when it may come back to get you back with your family situation. You know what I'm saying? You got to be real careful with that. Okay? So they go in for another round, and to me, it kind of gave a tie. All right. I will say Cokiller did a whole lot better than Tinker did on that bus. Okay. I will say that. She did a whole lot better. All right. Now, I will say I appreciate Lex for telling Dolly to stop talking about the kids and stuff like that. Y'all love to say Lex don't speak up, but this episode she did because she was like, oh, no, stop bringing it up, stop bringing it up, stop bringing it up. Like, she knew it was wrong, so she was checking her friend right then and there, right? Next thing you know, Summer pulls up, okay? She pulls up looking like Pink in the I'm coming up, so you better get this party started. I'm coming up, I'm coming up, so you better get this party started. Y'all remember when Pink was black? I'm everybody's chilling and I set up the groove. Y'all remember that when Pink was black and she was doing R&B and Candy was writing for her? I love that era of Pink. So it was given that. I said, oh, this is so cut of you, Summer. She came like slow-mo walking in, giving very much like Bratz doll. I like that look. Too bad it got ripped off 2 seconds later. I like that look, Summer. You ate it up. That cheetah print with the red and the velvet and all that, but you was too worried about how dirty can the deed get. I'm gonna still say the deed because I don't think it's the deed. You still worry about how dirty can the deed get. So she come in there, she go up to Dolly, she's like, how dirty can the deed get? How dirty can the deed get? Right? How dirty can the deed get? Next thing you know, they start boop, 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 boop. Dolly to me got her. Next episode blew me though, because Summer, she was not keeping up with Lex though. Y'all gonna have to stop saying, oh, Summer was keeping up with Lex. She was throwing punches back. I'll give Summer that. I didn't think she was gonna, I thought that the way that, I thought Lex just got her and like she wasn't able to get one hit in, but she was at least trying to throw hits back next episode for what it looked like, right? So they ended up separating them and stuff. And Lex started to get the crying. She's like, oh my God. You know how she do. She like, because this is her realizing the big three is over, okay? So here comes Tasiki. She gonna check up on Dolly. Girl, bye. You don't even like Dolly. Shut up. Like, y'all know I don't like her. Like, I do not like Tasiki. And something about her just bothers my spirit. Like, I feel like she's a lot more like Krishan than some of y'all notice. And I don't like Krishan either, but especially after what she did to Junior. But they're very similar, okay? It's just like, ooh, my spirit just instantly gets irritated when I see her. So she comes up in there, whatever, checking on Dolly. She's like, oh, what's up, Dolly? Whatever. Like, I know we don't get along. And I'm like, y'all was cool the whole season. Like, this is what I be talking about. Like, what are you talking about? Talking about, I know we not getting along. What? Y'all haven't said a word to each other the whole season. What you mean y'all not getting along? Y'all don't talk. Y'all not friends. Like, you be trying to search for problems and then be wondering why people be on your ass to talk about you looking for storyline. Go find Krishan. Like, oh. So she's telling her that, whatever. And then Dolly like, man, let's cry because, you know, someone said she ate a someone said she had a cootie. Someone said she had her kitty cat, man. That's why she cried. That's why she cried, man. Because she said she ate her cat, right? So then that's when Tasiki go, and she go to Summer. She like, oh, Summer, why you say you ate Lex's cat? And then you just see Lex like, she's standing there like the damn, the villain off of Lazy Town. She like, right? Because this one, you know, Lex come to town to ruin Lazy Town, to take over. So they kind of ended off that cliffhanger after someone said basically she ate Lex out and Lex, you know, returned the favor. Okay. Hopefully, Lex, you taking some of that B12, girl. You know, so everything is the right, tight, and all right. You hear me? If y'all over there doing these activities, y'all taking y'all vitamins and eating your vegetables. Are you eating your vegetables? Like Bria said on Dollhouse. Anyways, y'all, that was pretty much the episode. Let me know what y'all think down below. The after show will return the Sunday coming up, y'all. Last week was the Grammys. This week was the Super Bowl. No shade. I was not finna do no after show, and then like I wasn't even home for most of the day. So it's like, it's no shade. Anyways, y'all, let me know what y'all think down below. Leave your comments down below, and we are babies.
Welcome to the house of entertainers. Spilling all the tea on the famous. Lights, camera, action getting dangerous. Welcome to the house of entertainers. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show. Welcome to the house of entertainers.
How dirty can the D get, Chocolate? How dirty can it get? You don't know?